I thought my divorced parents were on good terms, but the truth ended up sending me to therapy. My best friend and I were supposed to be studying in my room, but instead she was complaining about the latest argument her parents had. She tossed her textbook to the side. It's so frustrating, you know? I feel like they always make me pick sides. They've both been awful since their divorce. How do your parents do it? I shrugged. I don't know. They've been divorced since I was a baby. My friend gave me a weird look. Really? I thought you were born right after they got married. Yeah? So your parents got married, had you? And married all in 3 years? It sounds like something big happened. I wasn't sure what to say, because I'd never asked why they were divorced before. My friend then asked me something else I had never bothered to think about. You know, your parents are too nice to each other to be divorced. Why aren't they married? I felt dumb, not knowing what to say. My friend then jumped up from my bed with a big grin. Wait, what if we try a parent trap thing and get them back together? I roll my eyes. Is this to get out of trig homework? Duh, but it'll still be fun. Follow my lead. Before I can argue, my friend rushes from my room. I find her in the kitchen with my dad as he's prepping dinner. My friend gives me a wink before asking him, "Hey Mr. Wilkson, is Mrs. Wilkson coming to dinner again?" My dad doesn't look up from the cutting board when he answers, "Yeah, she's bringing that cake you girls like too." That sounds awesome. I cringed a little at my friend's fake overexcitement, but she kept going. She lives so far away. It must suck to drive over so often for dinner. It's only a 30-minute drive and we take turns. Still, my dad didn't look up from cutting veggies. My friend signaled for me to say something, and without thinking, I blurted out, "Dad, can I see your old wedding photos?" My dad jerked and sliced the side of his thumb. Shh. He rushed to the sink to rinse the cut, and my friend looked at me, shocked. She whispered, "You've never seen their wedding pics?" I shook my head, and from her expression, I realized that this wasn't supposed to be normal. My dad said from the sink, "I've told you before, I don't have any. Why don't you girls go hang out while I finish dinner?" I was ready to ask more questions, but my friend grabbed my arm and pulled me away. She then dragged me past my room and towards my dad's. I whispered, "Wait, what are you doing? There's no way he doesn't have the pictures. Even my parents have their wedding pics, and they hate each other." I'm standing in the doorway watching my friend rummage through my dad's closet. I wring my hands nervously. What does it matter if he has them or not? Oh, come on. You've never wanted to see what your parents' wedding was like? Well, and besides, maybe showing off the pics will bring back happy memories, and eventually they'll get back together. You gotta know how dumb that sounds, right? My friend stuck her head out of the closet with a wide grin. Maybe, but guess what I found? She threw a large album on my dad's bed with the word wedding embroidered on the cover. I stared at it in awe, because she was right. I'd been curious ever since I went to a wedding for one of my dad's friends. I'd asked him then if I could see old photos of him and mom, and he swore they didn't exist. We start to look through the photos, and I feel something like a punch in my gut. That's not my mom. What? She looks older now, but that's definitely her. I shake my head. No, that woman looks like my mom, but it's not her. She's different. My friend is now looking at me like I'm crazy. We flip through a few more pages, and I see a picture showing the bride's left hand. I point at it. Look, her scar is missing. So, she got it after the wedding. No, she's told me the story 100 times. She got it in a bike accident when she was 10, and she still has it now. This woman has no scar. This is not my mother. My friend keeps looking at the photo, trying to come up with an explanation. Maybe it's makeup? But just then, we heard my mom come in. I ripped the book from her and headed down the hall. My parents were standing next to each other, laughing about something. I took the wedding album and slammed it on the table next to them. My mom's face went white, and my dad, angered, asked why I was in his closet. I pointed at the woman in the picture and asked them, "Who is this?" I could tell my dad was about to go off on me, but mom spoke up first. "That's your mother." My dad and I looked at her, shocked. Tears swelled up in her eyes as she looked at the woman in the picture. She announced she was pregnant with you only a couple of months after that photo was taken. When you were still a baby, she was killed in a car crash. I moved in to help your dad take care of you, but you didn't see me. You saw your mom, and eventually, we both agreed to never tell you the truth. We wanted to protect you. I'm so sorry. She was sobbing at this point. My dad wouldn't look at us. I was shaking when I asked, "Who are you?" "I'm your mother's twin sister." I hear my friend blurt out from behind me, "Damn, I thought my family was messed up."